Texas, we have this really interesting law. It's called common law marriage, and it's been around a long time. One thing that makes it hard to understand is because it's been around a long time. You'll hear all things from neighbors, coworkers, your friends of what common law marriage is. But more than likely, they don't have it exactly right. There really is no time limit for a common law marriage. Basically, if you live with someone and you have the intent to be married, and you're living together as husband and wife, and you represent that you're husband and wife. And what that looks like most commonly is you introduce each other as my wife, Susan, my husband, Jim, or you have anniversary parties. You may also fill out government forms or employment documents and name the other person as a spouse or an emergency contact spouse. All of these different pieces of evidence would add up to form a common law marriage. You can actually formalize the informal marriage by going down to your courthouse with both spouses and sign a piece of paper. What's really cool about that is you can actually choose when your marriage began. It doesn't necessarily begin on the date you sign the paper. Now, the next best question. Can we get a common law divorce? No. There is no such thing as a common law divorce. Now, if you've lived together as husband and wife, you've intended or have a meeting of the minds of being husband and wife, and you've held yourself out as husband and wife for any period of time, whether that was for a day or for 6 months or 6 years, if after that you move away from one another for over a 2-year period, there is a presumption that you were really never common law married. But that never really common law married can be a really scary place. If you bought real property together, if you had joint assets together, if you accumulated joint debts, then more than likely to protect you and your assets, you need to talk to a family law attorney, because you probably need one of those good old-fashioned formal divorces that will help protect you, help divide your assets properly, especially if you were in a situation where you may not feel that you had the power to say so or had the say so with the accounts or with the finances. You really need to get a family law attorney to help you. So if you don't know if you're married or not, it'd be a really good idea to talk to a family law attorney. Contact me, we'll sit down, we'll run through the traps, and you'll know exactly where you stand. I'm Kimmy Wright, the Right Attorney.